Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone, good morning all of you. Wonderful to see all of you here and welcome to the session. This is Ashima Shukla and in this video we'll be talking about daily current affairs where we'll be talking about various news events that have happened in the past day. But before we begin, there's something very important that I would like all of you to know. So all of you who are preparing for whichever examination, that being either banking examination or insurance examination, you can get free live quiz on current affairs, as well as you can get free mocks, free test series, and also free sectional tests. Now, how do you get that? So you don't have to go anywhere, you just have to download Entry app, and for that the link is available in the comment section below. You just have to click that link, download the app, complete the initial registration process, and after that all these test series, which you can say is the rank booster for all of you for your preparation, because it's going to push your rank a bit ahead, a lot ahead, because practice makes a man perfect, right? So do download the app and check out these free quizzes. Also, there are various courses available there. You can check them out if you want to, but these all are free and they're only for limited time. So check them out as soon as you can. Now we'll be going ahead with the discussion of today's current affairs. The first news is Bachat Plus. Now what is Bachat Plus? It's a non-linked participating individual saving plan, and this plan has been launched by LIC. So first thing, who has launched this this plan? This plan has been launched by LIC. What are the features of this? It is for protection and saving features by providing financial support to family of the deceased policyholder, and before maturity, if the deceased policyholder's family wants any financial support, that can be attained or gained using Bachat Plus. Right now, in this whole policy, first of all, there are two important things that can come in the question. First of all, what is the minimum basic sum? That is 1 lakh rupees is the minimum basic, but there is no upper limit to this saving account. So in this saving plan, there is no maximum limit, but the minimum limit is 1 lakh. Minimum assured limit. Then maturity period. Now, as we had said that before the maturity period the family can attain, so it has a maturity period of 5 years, right? Now here you need to know two other things about LIC. One is the headquarters of LIC, one is the chairman of LIC. The chairman of LIC is M.R. Kumar and headquarters are in Mumbai. Right? Two things, just in case. Then we have a few one-liners. India's first dedicated express cargo terminal, which will be used for export and import of international couriers. Now, this is for the first time that India is having a dedicated express cargo terminal. And where is it going to be set up? At Kempegowda International Airport. And where exactly is this airport? This is in Bengaluru. So, an airport of Bengaluru has been announced as the first dedicated express cargo terminal airport, right? Now, apart from this, what are the other things or the other thing that you need to know about related to this, or something which you should know about? So the other thing related to it is that it is going to be operated by Express Industry Council of India. Express Industry Council of India. So Express Industry Council of India is going to handle all of this airport proceedings, or it is going to be operated by Express Industry Council of India. Right. Next, which we have is El Salvador. It is the first country in Central America to be certified malaria-free by World Health Organization. WHO has finally declared the first country in South America which has been declared malaria-free, and that is El Salvador. Now, here, what are the other things about El Salvador? First of all, so El Salvador president currently is Nayib Bukele. Nayib Bukele is the current president of El Salvador. Capital of El Salvador is San Salvador. San Salvador. is the capital of El Salvador. Right now, WHO has granted a certification for malaria elimination, and that is, it proves that beyond a reasonable doubt, there has been no indigenous transmission of the disease nationwide for how long? Now, when a country has been declared free of a particular disease, there is a certain duration that they will specify that for this duration there has been no, diseased person that has been found. So for the past 3 consecutive years, it has been found that there is no deceased person over here, right? Therefore, it has been declared completely free. Next, which we have is Ultimate Battle. Now, Ultimate Battle is an online esports platform, and who is the founder of this platform? Tarun Gupta is the founder. Now, under this platform, gamers can test their mettle against other gamers without paying a fees, and this is going to basically enhance the skills of gamers also. So that's why it's a kind of important for the gamers. Then Samsung India has announced that it has inaugurated a Samsung Innovation Lab. Now, where has the Samsung Innovation Lab been inaugurated? It has been inaugurated in DTU or Delhi Technical University. So here you need to know that first of all, who has launched this? Innovation Lab, and second of all, where has it been launched? Both these things are important over here. Then you need to know about Samsung also. So Samsung headquarters are in Seoul. Seoul is the headquarter of Samsung, and founder is Lee Byung-chul. Lee Byung-chul is the founder of Samsung, right? And as a part of this lab, there is the engineers of Samsung Research and Development Institute of Noida will work with students and the faculty of DTU for various research projects which can be conducted in smartphone domain specifically. Right, and the initiative of the Samsung partnering with DTU is under the new vision which is of Samsung, that is Powering Digital India Vision. Powering Digital India Mission. Right. Next, Union Minister Prahlad Singh Patel has been appointed as the head of a committee. Now, for which committee? It is by Archaeological Survey of India that this committee has been created to have a multidisciplinary study of Saraswati River. So, Archaeological Survey of India, whose parent organization is Ministry of Culture. Ministry of Culture is the parent organization of Archaeological Survey of India, and they have launched a committee for multidisciplinary study of Saraswati River, and for that the head is Prahlad Singh Patel. And Prahlad Singh Patel, if we talk about, is the Union Minister of Culture. Right. Then Dr. S.K. Singh has been appointed to head the 3-member committee to review medical care arrangements for Haridwar Kumbh Mela, which is going to start from 1st of April. So 1st April, Haridwar Kumbh Mela is going to start, and since there's going to be a lot of turnover, a lot of people are going to come around. So for that purpose, a 3-member committee has been created to see how the medical facilities should be provided and what facilities should be made available to people there, and what should be the emergency measures and everything that needs to be done. So for that, Dr. S.K. Singh is the head of the committee. It's a 3-member committee which has been created. Then we have Dutch inventor of audio cassette tapes, Law Ottens, who passed away recently. Then Mohammad Naveed and Shane Anwar Butt. Both of them are UAE's cricket players, and they have been banned for 8 years by International Cricket Council, ICC. And over here you need to know certain things about ICC also, like headquarters of ICC, current chairperson of ICC. So headquarters are in Dubai and chairperson is Greg Barclay, and he's of New Zealand, and it is very important because he was appointed recently, first independent chairperson, as we can say, in a long time. Then the CEO of ICC, that is Manu Sahani. Right. Then Gausalya Shankar, she was awarded the International Women of Courage Award 2021. Then Renew Power has been named to World Economic Forum Global Lighthouse Network. This renaming has been done recently of this. And If we talk about the renaming, since it has been named after World Economic Forum, so you should know certain things about World Economic Forum. So that being that World Economic Forum headquarters are in Cologne, Switzerland. And then we have the founder as well as the current head, that is Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab is the current head as well as the founder, and it was founded in 1971. Now, what is this Renew Power, or you can say World Economic Forum Global Lighthouse Network? It is basically, it recognizes companies for using new technologies to achieve the environmentally sustainable community environment and also gain profit out of that. So profitable growth and environmentally sustainable growth, both of them are done. And that is the reason, that is what this Renew Power is about. And it is an Indian, now Renew Power, if we talk about, is an Indian renewable energy company, right? Now, this is an Indian renewable energy company, and its asset base is 8 gigawatts with 5 gigawatt currently operational. The power is 8 gigawatt asset, and the operational as of now is 5 gigawatt, right? Then we have title of the book My Life in Full, Work, Family and Our Future, whose author is Indra Nooyi. And title of the book is Undertow, which has been written by Janvi Barua. P.K. Sinha, who was the principal advisor of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he has recently resigned from his position. And MG Motor has collaborated with IIT Delhi. So it is with the Center of Automotive Research and Tribology of IIT Delhi, where the collaboration has been done for deployment of electric, connected and autonomous vehicles in urban areas of India. Right now, with this, we'll be winding up this segment. It has been wonderful interacting with all of you, and I hope this session has been helpful to all of you. I'll be meeting you tomorrow with fresh set of news events. Until then, goodbye, take care, and see you soon. Have a great day ahead.